Hello, Leo. Welcome to your career and finance reading. This is a reading for the end of January, January 17th to the 31st. However, if you do see it at a later time, that is the time you were meant to see it. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos, cross watchers, you are welcome to join us. Keep in mind, not everything is going to resonate with you. This is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. If none of it resonates with you, there are plenty of other really good tarot readers that could be reading on your timeline. All of our timelines are a little bit different in what we connect with based on the choices and decisions that we make today. So keep that in mind. Next time I do a reading, you might be right on with the timeline that I'm reading at that time. Also, a few disclaimers. Do not fall for the scammers. I'm not doing any personal readings at this time. However, there are scammers out there that may contact you. I would never contact you regardless. Don't fall for it. Please do not use tarot readings to substitute for any type of legal, financial, or medical advice that you could get from a professional. I have already pre-shuffled the cards. I've meditated on them and cleansed the space, so we are ready to go. I do a 9-card spread, which is 3 past, 3 present, 3 future, with an overall energy, and then we clarify that. Okay, and your cards are popping here, so wow, that is the strangest card. All right, I do what Spirit says. In our past, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. In the current energy, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, the Unknown right in the center. And the Tower. The Queen of Wands in the future. The Knight of Swords in the future. And the High Priestess in the future. Ace of Wands for your overall energy. Beautiful cards, Leo. So what we're really looking at here is something that is going to inspire you and give you a whole brand new start and outlook on things. And, you know, not that you're in a rut right now, but if you are, you're definitely coming out of it. In the past, you have the 9 of Pentacles, successfully single. You really don't need anybody else to, push you along. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing. You know how to make some good money. 7 of Cups. You've been presented many options, and that is because people do see you as successful. Now, this could be promotions that you've had in the past. It could be financial investments, people giving you deals, things like that. And then you have the 5 of Cups, though. So there is something that is making you very, very sad, something that you've lost. This could be something where you had a favorite car and all of a sudden it's not working right. Because of your knowledge and your options, it's not worth the investment to fix it. You'd be better off getting something else. Okay. Same with a job. Maybe your job is coming to an end, or you've kind of been downgraded in it, or you've been laid off. You're sad about leaving that because it's something you know a lot about, and it really has financially sustained you. So now all of a sudden you're like, wow, what am I going to do? And that's where these options come in. Current energy, you have the Knight of Wands, though, right below that Knight of Pentacles. So something is going to come rushing in that is a passionate new offer. We're going to have to, clarify to see what that is. But then in the center, you have the Unknown card, which really is a lot of mystery of anything can happen. Clarifying that is going to be very exciting to kind of give us more details on what direction you're going, because it's right in the center. But then you also have the Tower underneath that 5 of Cups, which is pretty typical. So you're already feeling a loss of something, and now your world's blowing up. This really feels like a lot of people losing their job, losing their stability, what they've been able to count on. And you may or may not have been passionate about what you did, but it sustained you. And now all of a sudden there's nothing. And it does look like you could be a single income earner. So you could be a single Leo, or you could be the single earner of a family. And this is going to have a huge impact on your life and many people's future. And you have the Queen of Wands, and this is, a downsized version of you, Leo. You're more the king. But with the Queen of Wands below the Knight of Wands, it means that an offer came in and you're probably going to take it. You're going to invest in it, whether it be a job or a home or a vehicle or stocks, whatever. And you're going to be noticed in this new environment. Maybe not as the king that you are, but they're definitely going to take notice that you have great qualities. And then you have the Knight of Swords as well below the Seven of Cups and the unknown. So there's a truth that is, not that you're going to be a cutthroat person, but there's going to be a lot of truth and honesty that, is going to come forth. So you could end up being somebody in management, or if you're going to buy a car, say, this is what I'm paying for it, and that's it. So, those are just a couple examples. Well, then with the High Priestess, right below the Five of Cups in the Tower, kitty corner from the Nine of Pentacles and the unknown, your inner intuition. Something is going to tell you which direction to go for that sustainability, to heal from this tower. And it's also across from, the Knight of Swords. So something is coming in. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it's right. Okay? So you're not going to make a bad investment, according to what I'm seeing so far. But let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Wands right away and see where we're at with this passionate new beginning. I really think this is leading to like a new job. So your new beginning is around your financial stability, of being able to be a single supporter. So it's keeping you in this environment that you had in the past. But you're going to be happier and you're going to be around more people. So you may be somebody who works at home in solitude. It doesn't look like that's, going to be it anymore. You're going to be around other people. It could, though, be some competition with those other people too. But you're starting out with something new, something creative, something maybe out of the box that you haven't done before. If it's a house, it's something in a city you never thought you would live in. If it's a vehicle, it's a vehicle you never thought you would own. Maybe you're, forgive me, this is the U.S., but maybe you'd only drive a Ford, but now you're going to buy a Chevy. And in the U.S., there's a big Chevy Ford thing. So it's something like that, that is going to be different, but you're going to like it and you're going to enjoy it. It's almost like you're better off and you can celebrate it. So let's check out the Nine of Pentacles a little closer. That's going to help us also with our overall energy from the past, the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. All right, yeah, Knight of Wands is right below, so the Knight of Wands carries over into your current energy. So we do see this passion, fast forward movement, and there could be an emperor helping you. This could be the owner of a company. This could be somebody of power and influence that has taken notice of you, of your success, and they are hot to trot to offer you this new position. So that's going into your current energy. And let's check out the Seven of Cups. What are all of these options about? It's always nice to have options. Ooh. So your options are giving you that tower moment. And you're running into options because of the tower moment and not an equal give and take to the situation. So there's a part of you that feels robbed. This definitely feels like a lot of people losing their jobs, or their homes, or their vehicle, or something has happened financially to you that has caused immense distress. Losing your home, your security, you're kind of being robbed and being put in a bigger position with these options. So you have options, but you feel very, as if somebody pulled the rug out from underneath you, in a way. Not pleasant energy, but keep in mind, this is past energy where, You know, things were fast and furious. This Five of Cups, this sadness brought about, okay, a part of you. So here you are, you know, Leo. And even though you're really sad about the loss of whatever this Tower moment was, there's a new beginning, something that you can be emotional about, you can love, and pack up all of those bad emotions and put it into something that you love and be who you are. Whatever you're in now, whether it be career or your vehicle or your door, whatever, it's not you. And you're going to be given the opportunity to live the way you deserve. The situation that you were in was not what you deserved. Let's put it that way. That's probably the best way to put it. You deserved better. And due to life circumstances, you were probably in a situation that wasn't serving you very well. The Knight of Wands is the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So in your current situation, this Knight of Wands from the past. So you could still be working at this place, and truth be told, you're going to be stabbed in the back. This is where you get the pink slip. This is where the truth of the matter is you're losing your vehicle, you're losing your home, you're losing your job, one or multiple things of that, and you feel just betrayed by these people that you know, if it's a work environment, you gave everything to. Somebody is cutting off your ability to be successfully single there. And, you know, there's your overall energy. Part of this as well could be a third party, somebody intentionally trying to hurt you. Let's check the unknown. This isn't the current, so Leo, I can see you're definitely running a really rough time. Communication and Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of communication about this Tower moment. This breakdown, things are going to move really quick and really fast. Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And you're going to be forthright, because here we have, you know, the Tower again in your current situation. So it started back here and it kind of continued. Sometimes when you see this can be like, okay, you had your Tower moment, but they transferred you to another division. Now you're going through another Tower moment. So you're constantly living in this unknown, waiting for this communication, but it's coming in now. And unfortunately, it's going to be cutthroat communication that you're probably not going to want to hear because they have their back turned towards you. But you're kind of living day by day in an unknown sphere of what's going to happen. You can't really plan for things. Then the current Tower situation that you're in, you're going to get an offer, and it's going to be very slow though. You're not going to be in the same financial place of support that you were. You may not be able to afford to buy that car or that house that you were living in. You might have to downsize, different things. You're going to have to cut things out, because this offer is, you can get back to your financial status, but not without having to cut a few things out of your life, unfortunately, for the time being, because it's going to take time to build that. But as we see in the future, we see you as the Queen of Wands here. Not quite the king that you were. People don't quite see you that way yet, but you're good at what you're doing and you're being noticed. Yep, they love you. However, be very careful. With the stabbing in the back situation, you could definitely downsize either where you're currently working or a new place that you work. There's going to be this sense of, oh my gosh, you know, you're such a great employee, for example, or oh my gosh, you know, you look so good in that vehicle, or, you know, I don't know, but, you know, something is going to be noticeable, and they're going to love you, but be very careful. The environment you're going into is sneaky and sly. Not everything they say they mean. I think it's going to be a little underhanded, and be very careful you don't get caught in the ego or you lose your intuition. But your intuition is going to help you see when people are just full of crap and deceit, or if they're trying to like buy your vehicle or buy your house, they're going to undercut you. They're going to, kind of try to rob you because they see you're desperate. If you're looking for a new job, oh my gosh, they love you, you'd be the best for it, but they're not going to pay you what you deserve because they see you're desperate. So try not to be desperate. We have the Knight of Swords carrying down where you're still, cutting things out. And that's the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So you are still cutting things out in the future because you're just trying to hold on to what you got, a little bit that you have. And what you have to do is define what means something to your soul. Because you have to cut things out, unfortunately. And you're only going to keep what really means something to you. For example, you may downsize a home, but say, as long as I can keep my pets, I love my animals, and as long as I can afford, to feed them, you're going to be weighing things on that type of a scale of what you absolutely can live without and what you absolutely means something to your soul, or you would be completely lost without it. So it could mean you selling a lot of things as well. Then the High Priestess comes in, and with that inner intuition, there is going to be a revival. Okay, so you are going to pick yourself back up from this Tower moment, and this slow-moving offer that's coming forward is going to revive you, slowly but surely, and you are going to find your happiness, okay? Only thing I'm going to warn you on is don't find your happiness in alcohol or any kind of addiction, but you are going to realize that you can make a comeback, and you're going to be okay just the way you are. It hasn't, I don't think it's hit yet. I think you've had some bit of a Tower moment, but you have a stronger Tower coming in. And Leo, unfortunately, it is going to feel like a stab in the back and sneaky, yuck, people making you work 10 times harder than you should for what they're going to pay you. You're going to have to let go of a lot of things and kind of start over again, and it's really difficult energy. Part of it is because I think there are a lot of backstabbers in your life that are not there in your best interest, and it's really hitting you financially, where you could be feeling currently some bit of despair. And it's not going to get ultimately better overnight, but the future does hold some promise to it, so don't be in complete despair. Here, over this. 2 cards, it won't let me let them go, so I'm taking both. So we have simplicity, yep, and security. Yeah, that's exactly it. So you are going to be, the advice is simplify your life, cut everything down to what you absolutely need to keep your soul alive. And then there will be a resurrection. Your security is going to be really important to you. In order to keep that security and that balance, you are going to have to probably begin, unfortunately, for a short period of time, live life at bare minimum. Very basic, very simple, cheap as possible, because you're going to go through a little bit of a transition here. So the simplicity in your life and the security, that's what's most important. That's all I have for you today, Leo. It's not that bad. It's going to get better. You're going through a really rough time right now, but it will get better. The cards do show some promise of the future, but even this outcome is 2 to 6 weeks away. So be prepared for it is the best thing that I could say financially. I would really watch your spending, because it does look like there's going to be a crunch time coming soon, and that is going to hit home hard if you don't watch your spending now. All right. And if you did resonate with any of this, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below so that more people can get access to my channel. Thank you, Leo. Bye-bye.